Alright, bro. So here's how I grew my arms fast and naturally, right? You gotta realize one thing when you're natural, right? You can't do what like other people on gear do, right? You can't literally lift heavy weight for like high reps, right? So like obviously you gotta like compromise on one end and do it one at a time at the end of the day, right? So what you gotta do is either lift like high reps and lightweight, or lift low reps and heavyweight, right? And both styles allow you to literally progressively overload at the same time, right? But you got to choose one at a time, right? Since we can't have both at the same time, pretty much, right? Because that's what people on gear do. Like that's why they literally gain so much muscle fast, right? Because they incorporate high reps and like high like volume and like higher amount of like weight, obviously, um, to literally just maximize their gains, right? But you can't do that since you're natural, right? So you got to compromise on one end and start with one side at the end of the day, right? So I got something over here which says you need to you need both heavyweight and high reps to go muscles beyond the noob phase, right? So with the noob phase, like obviously you're gonna gain some muscle, even if you're training a subpar, right? If your training is like not that great and your diet is not that great, you're still gonna make gains, right? If the intensity is there and like the stimulus is there, you're gonna gain muscle, right? Um, but that only lasts for like so long, right? When where then you have to look for other ways to gain muscle, right? And that's literally by introducing intensity and um that's right here. So like high reps and lightweight, or low reps and heavyweight, right? At the end of the day. So this is what I said before. So like, since you can't have both at the same time because we're not on gear, you need to compromise on one side temporarily, right? So how do I do it? I go 1 month like heavyweight and lower reps, and for all my body parts. This goes for all body parts, by the way, not just for arms. Then the following month I go lower weight and higher reps, right? Um, and this is how you get the most out of your lifting journey and make massive progress naturally, right? This is just my method, by the way, and there's a lot of guys that get jacked without following this information at all. But this is just what worked for me, and like what worked for like notably other characters in the fitness space and the YouTube fitness space as well, right? Like Sam Selig and stuff like that, and like he always talks about like um light squeezing sets and like heavyweight like brutish sets, right? So that just goes to show like this is just universal and it works for everyone, right? But you need to put in the work and you need to literally choose one and go all in on one side first, and then the next month go like low reps and heavy weight, right? And you need to keep the intensity like the same, like whether you do lower weight and high reps or whether you do higher weight and lower reps, right? At the end of the day, so the pro of not going heavy all the time is that you let your system fully recover from the tension that you put yourself under through the last month, right? Because like if you think about it, like when you go heavyweight, it's just like it just puts so much tension on your system and your nervous system and your, like your skeletal muscle system, that it becomes kind of hard to like recover. So you're like under recovering the whole time. So yeah, that's that. And this way you get the best out of both worlds, the benefits of light squeezing sets and heavy tension based sets, right? So that's it. At the end of the day, that's how I got my oh, that's how I got my arms to be like really big naturally, right? Um, and most people think like there's some magic pill or whatever that'll get your arms to be like as big as mine, but like it's just going through the phases and like literally doing this shit for like 3, 4, 5 years. I'm like on my eighth year. Like bro, like I'm on my eighth year of doing this, right? I've been training the same way. I've been training the same like style and like the same like everything except for the intensity, obviously. Um, the same way for 8 years, right? And that's why I've gained like so much muscle naturally, right? Most people that train for like 3, 4 years and like they don't even see like the amount of gains that you're supposed to see, right? As a natural, like they see like all these people on social media literally flexing, and they think that they need gear to like actually look like them when what they actually have to do is literally step up and like like bro, just put in the work, and you get there. Like it's like 8 years of like just grinding the shit out, literally. Oh shit, just to put that right there, and like that, those two, literally high reps and lightweight and low reps and heavyweight. Literally done that shit for 8 years, right? That's what got me to where I'm at, and that goes for all body parts, by the way, not just arms. Literally everything, right? Literally like chest, back, shoulders, right? You need both. Like obviously, there's like muscle fibers that are like fast twitch and slow twitch. If you don't know what that is, it's just like how your body responds to like stimulus, in general. But like for the most part, like your muscles are made up of like a bunch of like fast twitch and slow twitch muscle fibers, right? And you don't know which like muscles actually have more of them or less of the other, right? So what you have to do is literally combine these two right here and like literally just do like both types of training so that it gets you to where you want to go, right? And you're not putting all your eggs in one basket at the end of the day, right? So yeah, that's my shtick for today, and like that's how I grow my arms to at least, I don't even know, an inches, probably a lot. Um, and that's how I grew them, So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one.